Welcome to Cyber Tip Tuesday. This is Kristin Judge from the Cybercrime Support Network. Yes, this one is not on LinkedIn Live because we had internet issues, so we scrubbed that and I'm redoing it. So if you're joining us for a second time, thanks for coming on board and listening in. So what we want to talk about today is unemployment scams. I live in Michigan and we know that there have been, I think it was about 3 million people that are not getting unemployment right now because they had to wait until we got the unemployment scams taken care of. It's really a mess nationwide. With 20 million people out of work, of course, like I've told you before, the criminals will follow whatever's happening that's causing stress for people, that's causing issues with money, or a lot of people going to one place for help. And so they've come in and they have stolen either someone's birth date, social security number, combination of that, and then they go ahead and they file for unemployment in your name. Now, if you're already working, you can't get unemployment and a paycheck at the same time, so you need to let your employer know right away if you find out that someone has filed unemployment in your name. How would you find out? Well, you might get a letter from the state unemployment agency saying, we've processed your claims and you're now getting unemployment. So first thing you need to do if that happens is let your employer know that you are not filing for unemployment and you want to keep your job. And then get a pad of paper, put it next to you, and start keeping track of everything that you're doing, because this is going to be a bit of a process to get it cleaned up. So write down any numbers that you're given from the unemployment office, any information that you share with your employer. Make sure you keep track of who you call, who you talk to, and what you shared with them. And then the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, just did a fantastic blog on June 3rd of 2020 about unemployment scams. And if you go to consumer.ftc.gov, you can go and look at their blogs and check out one that was done on June 3rd about unemployment scams. On that blog, you can find out how to find your state agency that handles unemployment, and you can contact them directly. So once you tell your employer, if you are currently employed, that you were a victim of an unemployment scam, then you want to also let the state agency know. Now, if you truly are unemployed and you went to file for unemployment, but the state said, you've already done that, we're already giving you the money, that means a scammer may have already filed in your name and they're taking the money away from you. You still need to deal with the state agency and make sure they know what's going on so that they can get it fixed and get you your unemployment claims you need. Right now, it's a little hard to get a hold of state unemployment agencies by phone. Just the sheer number of people calling has made it difficult. So go to their online portal and their website and see if you can't make a complaint there. That might be the easiest way. If you have time to sit on the phone, go ahead and try that too, but it may be easier to just put the claim in on the internet. Then keep any information you get from them. The FTC says that you might get a confirmation or a case number. Make sure you write that down. And then you go right to one of my favorite websites that the federal government has done, identitytheft.gov. When you go to identitytheft.gov, which is run by the Federal Trade Commission, you'll be able to learn how to report this issue to the federal government. You can come up with an entire recovery plan that's just tailored to you. And they'll help you see how to get your credit report scores, maybe even put a freeze on your credit. Annualcreditreport.com can help you freeze your credit on all three of the agencies, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, all on one website. And because of the FTC's work, they made it so that the credit agencies can't charge you to put a freeze on your credit, and they can't charge you to take it off. So go to annualcreditreport.com and check out your credit and see if there's something that you need to change, and you may want to consider freezing it so no one else can get credit in your name. Let's say someone did scam your name and address and started getting unemployment checks in your name, in their name, probably with your account, with your social security number, your birth date. However it may be, the money may be going into one of these scammers' accounts, and then they just cash the money out there, and then you won't be able to get that part back. But if they put the money into your account, even though you weren't planning on getting unemployment, they may then send you an email or a text message and say, hey, I just put this money in your account. You can keep $500 if you just give me $2,000 back. Well, that means they're asking you to be a money mule. And the FTC has a lot of good information. That is illegally laundering money. So please don't share money with someone that you don't know just because it was put in your checking account. That could be part of the unemployment scams that are going on today. Take a look at fraudsupport.org and scamspotter.org, which are two of our websites where you can get help to report, recover, and reinforce your security after a scam. Or you can also see, am I being scammed? Go to ScamSpotter and take our quiz and see if what's happening to you really is a scam. Slow down and take your time before you click on something, or before you react to something, or before you send anybody money. And please don't give out your personal information unless you initiated the call. Remember, we talked about knocking on the door? If you knock on someone else's door because you meant to go talk to them, it's okay to give them your personal information. But if a stranger knocked on your door and you weren't expecting them, don't give away your personal information. I don't know about you, but I've been getting a lot of text messages lately on my phone that I won the lottery, or I have all these great gifts coming my way, and I just delete them and I block the number. So stay safe. Please join us every Tuesday at 3:05 Eastern Time on LinkedIn Live. Again, this week is not live because I had to re-record it because we had internet issues, but that's okay. There's a lot of people using the internet right now. So thank you, and stay safe.